Hey yo, it's your boy J Tom Reactions. I'm here with another reaction. All right. Today I got Jadakiss for you talking about the Super Bowl performance and how the state of hip hop is in a different state. But before I get to the video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to be a part of the Ya Tu Sabes community. Go ahead and hit that notification bell if you guys want to be notified whenever I drop a new video. And also, if you guys want to follow me on X and Instagram, boom, J Tom Reactions. So without further ado, Senor Jadakiss. Go ahead and do what you do, sir.
Not as far as how it's being delivered and being distributed and being received, and this whole streaming is something totally different that I don't really understand. Yeah. But it doesn't discourage me from wanting to make music. It's just you like to know what you do.
But we talk about reformatting the All-Star game, right? Like what does, because I hear a lot of artists say the same.
By the way, go ahead and follow Carmelo Anthony's podcast. I think it's called 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with Carmelo Anthony. Go ahead and follow his podcast. It's a good podcast. Let's go.
Then you saying, like, how do you reformat the rap game? Like,
you can't. They did that. The powers that be already reformatted.
But how do y'all take that back?
Yeah, I don't know.
So many, but there's a way for you to use it though, because I feel
no, definitely is fucked up as it is.
Yeah.
There's always some loopholes and some ways for you to utilize it for yourself and get some money and do some positive things that can help yourself and your family and your career.
Yeah, I mean, I believe
at the same time, it's not that easy to understand. But that don't have nothing to do with me going in the studio and creating.
Yeah.
It's just after I make this baby and I pass it to the nanny, are you gonna just sit it on the fucking red crate back there, or are you gonna nurture it, get it to the world? You know what I mean? It's so many.
Sorry. So basically what Jadakiss is saying is that now that the rap game is changed, now is going to be harder to make music, because basically what Kendrick Lamar did was, in a sense, let the party die. And it's going to be harder to make music now because people are craving lyrics. People are craving punchlines. People are craving to make that stank face. Whenever somebody's rapping, somebody wants to go. I know whenever I listen to hip hop, I know that I want to make that stank face whenever I'm listening to music. And it's these past couple of years, it's been hard because you have to literally go like this and try to listen to this person that's not really articulating what he's trying to say. And you don't really know if he's saying anything. The lyrics may pull up, you know, on Rap Genius or A to Z lyrics, maybe saying whatever it's on there, but whenever you first hear it, you're like, what are you talking about? So basically the state of what he's saying is going to be harder to make music nowadays because of the way that Kendrick Lamar came out with a bang, and now everybody is wanting to make this music. You have to nurture it. So you're gonna have to keep making this type of music in order to survive in the rap game now. So essentially that's what he's saying. Go ahead, Jadakiss. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Many babies come into the plant
What do you guys think? Drop it in the comment section. Let's go.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of politics.
Hard to differentiate.
Music probably have more politics than politics.
That's a fucking bar. As a vet that's still looking forward in the game, you obviously you watching, you know what I'm saying? Like you got newer artists that you a fan of. You know what I'm saying? There's dudes that's kind of like carrying the torch forward for hip hop, like Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? What did you think of his Super Bowl performance? You know what I'm saying? From like as an MC, as a hip hop artist, as a dude that's done 100 stage shows.
Of this shit?
Nah, just like from that shit was ass, but
nah. I thought it was dope. For me, if you look back when they first started going at it, him and Drake, I said for me, I remember being young watching the Super Bowl with my dad and my uncles and them. And everybody would go get a plate. Nobody even cared if fucking who was on the halftime show. Mm-hmm. So for hip hop to get anytime Super Bowl anything is a win for me. You know what I mean? Maybe I feel different because I'm an elder statesman, but I don't care about the other shit. Seeing him up there rocking the message, the aesthetics, that shit was beautiful. It was good for hip hop. You know what I mean?
Facts. Not only was it good for hip hop, it was a win. No matter how you feel about it, good, bad, or indifferent, it was a win for hip hop. No matter if you're a Drake stan, no matter if you're a Kendrick stan, or no matter what you think of it, it was a win for hip hop. Because you got to sit here and think. If you've only seen it once, I suggest you go look at it again. When was the last time an artist went up there and performed what he wanted to perform, not what you guys wanted to listen to? That's a win for the artist because he wanted to present what he wanted to present to you. No matter how you look at it, that's a fucking win. Because he wanted to present it to you. Not what the Super Bowl told him what to do. Not what the music industry is telling him to do. He wanted to do it the way that he wanted to do it. And he did it the way that he wanted to do it. And he presented a story. He presented different things towards that. And that is a win. It's a win to hip hop because you gotta think. People are still talking about it. Not only because of the lawsuit, but people are still talking about that Super Bowl performance. Shit, I'm here talking about it right now. But just think about it. It's a win. But what do you guys think? Drop it in the comment section.
I mean, I think that the actual performance,
keep having these crazy shits, you're gonna go back to seeing, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Red Hot Chili Peppers
that's fire. That's fire too, man. Yeah. I like balance. I wouldn't mind this year, one of them next year.
For sure.
Yeah, but
or somebody
we keep acting silly, you're never gonna see us again at halftime.
Young Jada gets asked to do the Super Bowl, and you in the middle of a beef. Do you do the diss track if it's a big joint?
I can't. My kind of diss tracks is, you know what I mean? That's another thing that's genius with Kendrick. He made a single.
Yeah.
Drake did it with Meek too.
And Common.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about that. I know the one with Meek.
Back to back with it.
But the one with Meek was like a fucking Billboard charting thing that never, me on coming up battling, I'm saying the most craziest shit that would never be a single. You know what I'm saying? But now they switching, which is I think is fire.
It's genius.
Drake did it a few times. Kendrick did it.
Yeah.
I think that shit is ill. Even though one of them, I think Checkmate actually reached the Billboard which I thought was crazy and weird. I don't know how the hell that even charted, but yeah, shit is different now.
I mean, do you think it's safe for rappers to be rapping again? Like, it feels like for a while it was like you got.
To be honest with you, it's crazy that a couple diss songs. I think it was he performed Euphoria. It's crazy that a couple diss songs made it to the Super Bowl. Oh shit, that's fucking crazy, dude. That's crazy. And again, no matter what you think of the performance, people are still talking about it. And that's crazy. It's been 2-3 weeks already. That's crazy. A diss song was performed at the Super Bowl. What would you guys have done? Put it in the comment section. Exactly what Kendrick did.
Gotta rap and sing and rap and this. Like, yeah.
That's where we gotta. It's all about balance. Yeah. I mean, some dudes can rap and sing. Mm-hmm. Some dudes should just rap. Some dudes should do some other shit.
Mm-hmm. Play guitar.
But once we start
mix and matching.
Yeah, once we start mixing, the same thing. It's the same shit. Yeah. Some shit should stay for Friday. Don't put that over there with that. Mm-hmm. Don't mean it can't have its own lane, its own day. Mm-hmm. I mean,
right. And you have your own shine.
Yeah, and your own, all of that.
Having your
rap is for rapping. Start doing a bunch of everything else. It's getting away from the elements and
it just to
diminishing
me,
the culture.
It got just so homogenized, bro. It was like you had to.
Jadakiss comes from an era where people were just straight rapping. Him and Fabulous still do it. Maybe they haven't, done it in a while, but him and Fabulous still do it. And Jadakiss comes from an era where you were just straight rapping, throwing bars at each other. And it's crazy the way that it just turned around. And it evolved into something that, it didn't evolve. It devolved. It devolved into what the game was before Kendrick Lamar just straight demolished Drake. It's crazy. And you got to think how it is gonna get back to the point where people were straight rapping, and it has gotten to that point with the whole Joey Badass situation. People are going insane, which I don't know if Jadakiss is gonna touch on that, but it's crazy. It's crazy the way that rap has evolved in several months. The people that were rapping, the people that were not rapping are now rapping. They're rapping. It's crazy. Let's go. A couple more minutes. If it starts getting off topic, I'll just take it off. But this is, again, Jadakiss talking about the current state of hip hop. Let's go.
You had to be able to, no matter where you were from, it feels like you had to sound like every sort of region.
And you know what's crazy, bro?
Like
the
that
Kendrick
before.
shit made it go because he was like, yo, this is super West Coast.
Yeah,
and we're going to keep it West Coast.
Kept
like
it
that.
over there.
Yeah.
And we don't need to hit 53 more. Now they not like us.
Right.
Just because that got them 5 Grammys, Super Bowl, this, that. When you go to create, don't try to make that.
So being a
facts. If you're gonna go and create something, do what you do. Do what you do. Don't try to sound like somebody else. That is gonna set you apart in the long run. If you want to be set apart, yeah, go do something else. If you want to get famous for having your own sound and not, riding the wave, it's best to always do that. And that's something that I actually have these past couple of days. I've been, reflecting on myself, and I've taken a look at all the videos that I've made, and taking a look at the comments here and there, both the positive and the negative, the constructive criticism. I appreciate the ones that, they may seem negative. The comments may seem negative at first, but if I go in there and I'm like, hey, thank you for the constructive criticism, or hey, thank you for watching, thank you for, I'm appreciating what you're saying, no matter how negative it may look at the moment that I read it. But I sit there and I marinate on it, and I'm like, this person has a point. So you gotta sit here and create your own content, so that way you can get, set apart. You can't just ride the wave, and I understand that. But this is something that you can't just do another Not Like Us. You have to set yourself apart from everybody else, and your name will be out there. Your name will go farther than the other person.
2 hours later.
And if you show that you're putting in the work, it'll work out for you in the end. It may take you longer to grow, but it's gonna work out for you in the end. But let's get back to the video.
Dude, like you said, like having your knowledge but always being looking forward, like what do you think is like the next thing, you know what I'm saying, in rap? You feel me? Because we've seen a lot of drill, we've seen a lot of different shit going on, you know what I mean?
I just told you, I don't know. This shit is whack. Whatever they find, I can make them some money.
Yeah, that's crazy. What do you think is like for real spitters?
It's always open for real spitters, because that's what this game is built on. The elements of hip hop, beats, rhymes, DJing. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it is. We could put more shit around it, but if we take the initial elements out, the foundation's gonna cave.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I mean? That just is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I asked a lot of hip hop artists this question,
Facts.
but because it bugs me out. What do you think it is about like countries like Finland and like Sweden and Norway, where it's like for us, like to me, Lord Finesse is a legend, bro. Like if he was walking down the street, I'd be like, oh shit, bro, that's Return of the Funky Man.
Hold on, backtrack. Lord Finesse is a legend when it come to whoever.
100%.
Yeah, don't try.
100%.
See, this was wrong with our culture too. We don't
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking culture that puts
this nigga's all get him out of here.
Umbrella. No. Listen, there's no such thing. Well, it is, because they made it, whoever they is, as East Coast rap, West Coast drill. They don't put pop. There's no drill country, East Coast country. Why we the only one that got little fucking personnels under one umbrella? Think about it.
Yeah,
that's what's causing.
It's a bunch of silhouettes under the hip hop umbrella. Yeah.
For what? It's good music. It's good music. It's an art.
Right.
It's that. When you do that, you causing conflict.
Facts.
Rap is rap.
That's a fact.
If you come from a certain demographic, you might sonically it's gonna sound like they don't like us. If you come from somewhere else, it's gonna sound like that.
Yeah,
but when we make it territorial, it becomes a war is gonna happen eventually.
Well, I'd say they did that because culturally, rap is such a competitive
Everything's
music.
competitive.
Not as much as hip hop. I think hip hop's the most competitive.
Hip hop didn't
music
even
ever.
think this shit was gonna last.
Yeah.
I done turned to the most. Nah, dog. We gotta be mindful.
Hip hop is a sport. Screwface. Shout out to Screwface, man. Hip hop is a sport. Everybody keeps saying that. It's true. It is true.
Of the competitive in protecting the culture.
Yeah.
It's good to be competitive. That's SP shit.
Oh, no, I love it.
It gets too friendly, then it fucks up the game too. We need to be more not so friendly, not so, you know what I mean, buddy talking with, fuck that. You can't, you gotta have, it's all about balance. You know what I'm saying? Level spell backwards, how you spell it?
Oh.
I mean, that's all that's when you got that, you good. You know what I mean? It's room for everything. It's when they just let it get too cluttered with one thing and start creating a narrative of this is how it should be. That's when we fucked up.
Well, you don't think because hip hop got so big and became like the popular genre in music that people felt like they had to say, oh, this is West Coast. Oh, this is pop rap. This is drill music. Like,
why? They don't do it with nothing else.
Hey,
they don't consider, even though
they do it rock music.
Our genre of music is the biggest. It's still undermined. It still don't get the same nods as the others.
But they do that with rock music. They'll have like alternative.
Only until recently. But yeah, tell me what you guys thought of the video. I'm out this bitch. Drop it in the comment section. If you guys want to be a part of the Ya Tu Sabes community, go ahead and hit that notification, hit that subscription, and then hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I drop a new video. All right, I'm out this bitch. Ya Tu Sabes. It's your boy J Tom Reactions. I'm out. Boom.